You want to do a quick sound check?
Yeah, of course.
Welcome to Lambert's Park, Leichhardt, round 28.
South Wales men's competition.
Taking on Sydney FC. Will Gotch with you on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel tonight. The anti-penultimate game of the round. Just 2 rounds left to play at the end of this one. Can APIA seal a home final? Will Sydney FC be too good? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome to Lambert Park here in Leichhardt. The anti-penultimate game of the round, round 28 action here in the NPL New South Wales men's competition. As we see the home side APIA Leichhardt walk out to the centre of the field with Sydney FC. A big game for both sides. APIA coming off that heartbreaking extra time loss in the Australia Cup midweek. Plenty of injuries for them. And Sydney FC at the bottom of the table, looking for a victory to get their way out of the relegation zone, just with 3 games to play for them. The Cove have turned up today in big numbers to cheer on the young Sky Blues. Should be a great atmosphere here. Strap yourselves in. A fantastic 90 minutes coming up. And we'll run through tonight's lineups for you. Firstly, the visiting side, Sydney FC in goals. Number 30, Gus Hofsflut. Right to left back 3 of the skipper, number 22, Aaron Gerd. Number 3, Tyler Williams. Number 4, Joey Kalasic. Number 17, Ayak Mao. Number 24 is Wataru Kamijo. Number 8, Lockie Middleton. And number 16, Pearson Kasawaya. And a front 3 of number 10, Tiago Quintal. Number 11, Jaden Kaczarski. And number 19, Mitch Glasson. On the bench, reserve keeper Max Vartuli, Jacob Braziti, Matthias McAllister, Namari Condi, Samuel Lancaster, Blake Bolwell. They are coached by Jimmy Van Wieren. Whilst APIA Leichhardt, plenty of injuries sustained during that Australia Cup clash. So it's a new lineup, and it's a 4-game debutant to 4 new players starting today for APIA and Franco Parisi's side. In goals, number 1, Anthony Bazanis. Number 24, Nicholas Azoni. Number 23, one of the debutants, Sebastian Kicech. Number 6, Anthony Sparacino. And number 6, the skipper, Sean Simmons, 16. Number 29 in the midfield, Maxim Kasalovic. Jared Massarola gets his first start for APIA Leichhardt. And a front 4 of another debutant on the right, number 89, Jensen Val. Number 11, Rory Jordan. Number 12, Sebastian Boffa, the 4th of the debutants. And up front, number 30, Alex Denmead. On the bench, Saya Kambayashi, Ben Gibson, Jack Armstrong, Adrian Yachino. Reserve keeper Alexander Parks, Eddie Caspers, and Kurt Ames is your referee. We have kickoff underway here at Leichhardt. And it's Mitch Glasson now with the ball. Plays it to Kaczarski. Looks to skip around the outside and the ball in, and comfortable in the end for Bazanis. Here's the skipper, Sean Simmons. On that side to Boffa. They play the ball in. Field is turned over. It's Mitch Glasson now for Sydney FC. As they look to penetrate early on, the ball in. Looking for Kaczarski. Beats everyone, and it's Nicholas Azoni who comes away with it. Kasawaya there in front of him. Looks to play it down the line for Jensen Vout. Ball goes out for a throw-in to Sydney. We'll run through the results as the game wears on, but a massive game here for Sydney tonight if they're to survive in 2024. Here's Tyler Williams, Joey Kalasic, and he can drive up over the halfway line. Plays it to Kasawaya. Held up there by Azoni. Plays it inside Jordan first time. They find Vout and he looks to skip. But it's Kamijo now comes away with it. Blocked there by Azoni. And Kalisic comes off him last. Jordan just playing that off him. Of course, Michael Cooter unavailable today with that red card carries over from the Australia Cup. Temba Muatamalo's all stitched up and that head clash that he did have in the Cup. Simmons, that is Josh Simmons with that dislocation shoulder, unavailable, very experienced bench for APIA today, but some youngsters getting an opportunity to prove their wares, of course. APIA with the big Waratah Cup final clash up against Rockdale this coming Wednesday at Netstrata Jubilee. So that to look forward to as well, but tonight they can wrap up a home final with victory over Sydney FC's Middleton now, and Glasson can't keep it in. Wonderful atmosphere here at Lambert Park tonight. Really looking forward to this clash. Sydney desperate, APIA looking to get something out of this one to lock up that top four in home final. There's Sparacino now under pressure from Quintal, just sends it long and a little too long for Alex Denmead, and Paul Slut first there. Of course, instrumental in that save last week for Patrick Antelmi, where United looked to go 1-0 up. Much vital point from them. There's Kasalovic working with Azoni, and Kasalovic now plays it short for Vout on the turn, but Kalisic tightens up the space. Interesting to see how some of the APIA players back up tonight. Wednesday night game, and next Wednesday the Cup clash will be, I believe, their 31st day where they've had 10 games. So 10 games in 31 days is a crazy schedule. But they continue on fighting hard for spoils, trophies this year alike. Azoni fighting with Middleton. Azoni with a throw. It's Kacic near him, but he plays it across to Sparacino, and Kaczarski with a quick press. They come away with it. They wanted to play it quickly, and no advantage. Ref says play on. They did take the quick free kick. Quintal now for Glasson on the turn. Looks to get him behind. Mitch Glasson out to Mao. Simmons to safety. Only as far as Aaron Gerd, and they start again, Sydney. Kamijo. Quintal dropping deep on the turn. Goes down. Referee gives the free kick. So an opportunity now for Sydney FC to mount some pressure on this APIA defence. Only early stages, opening 5 minutes. Can the visiting side be first to strike in this one? And it will be the youngster Tiago Quintal for Sydney FC as he stands over the ball. Referee Kurt Amps happy with the 10 metres. Will he go direct or will he swing this one in? For perhaps Aaron Gerd to get on the end of it. Quintal waits for the referee. As Jaden Kaczarski just gets some words of advice from Kurt Amps. Up steps Quintal, over the wall he goes. Well, Bazanis had to scurry across. One must say he was comfortable in the end. And Sydney with their tails up, early moments here at Lambert Park. We'll got us with you tonight on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. The final game of round 28. What a round it's been. Bazanis looks to send this one long up towards Vout. Yeah, he nods it on for Denmead. Gerd's there. Play it all the way back to Pulsalut. as he stands on it and distributes it downfield. Sparacino there for Simmons. Still with Sean Simmons, looking for some support. Kasalovic there. Played out over the sideline on the far side. Sydney with the throw. Okmao with the ball in hand. Plays it up towards Glasson. Strong there, Mitch Glasson. Good. Tyler Williams. Shift across to the left now with Joey Kalisic. Glasson with the first time ball. Middleton for Camijo. The first ball through inside, and assistant on the far side, quick to raise the flag. As Mitch Glasson was a fraction offside. Some results today. Central Coast Mariners coming back from 2-0 down against Wollongong Wolves at Plume. 3-2 victors. Massive result for them in the scheme of things. Rockdale 1, Sutherland 1. Long ball forward. Off slip there, just heads it out over the sideline. Western Sydney Wanderers went down to Sydney United 58, 2-0. We'll run through the other games when we get a moment, as well as the ladder. Not only the top 6, but the relegation zone. All to play for. We'll go down to the final week, but a massive PSI in the tyres of Sydney if they can get the 3 points tonight. As they turn it over on the far side, and it's Kaczarski, head of Simmons. In fact, it's Sparacino there with the slide. Okmao now with a throw. They turn it over. It's Denmead now, still going. Good tracking back there from Pearson. Kasawaya wins the ball back. Aaron Gerd just slows things down. Alex Denmead, as he was heading up towards the 18-yard box, but a wonderful tracking back from the number 16 for Sydney. Kalisic there for Kasawaya, who pumps it forward for Glasson. Cheech there, gets around him, and Mitch Glasson's up towards the 18-yard box. Nicozoni there with a block, and the defender coming to safety there. Sebastian Kacic, just Glasson getting around him, but Azoni as the B defender. Got the vital block in, still not out of danger. Thiago Quintal with the corner for Sydney. Runners in motion, ball into the mixer, it goes. Gerd there, cries a handball, play on. Kasawaya there with a heavy challenge. And it's going to go the way of APIA. Jared Massarola there, fighting hard in the midfield. Of course, the former Mount Druitt Town Ranger, where he started from. Getting another opportunity in this starting lineup today. He's first as a starter for APIA. One of 4 debutant starters for Franco Parisi. Massarola across to Simmons will do good to keep it in. Plays it first time down the line for Boffa. And he'll win the throw on the far side. 10 minutes gone here at Lambert Park. No score. APIA Leichhardt 0. Sky Blues Sydney FC 0. Wonderful atmosphere here Sunday afternoon, evening football. Simmons goes down. And will Aaron Gerd get a yellow card? Referee says free kick's enough, but he'll be on his warning. Sean Simmons, the skipper there, just saying he was last man, but there was certainly cover there. Referee Kurt Amsel make note of that foul. And it will be the skipper, Sean Simmons, with the free kick. Kacic there in the box. So too Massarola. Boffa as well. Simmons with the ball in, cuts it short. Looking for Jordan on the right. Rory Jordan off the crossbar. It goes back up header. And again off the crossbar. Alex Denmead there with a second effort. What about the first effort from Rory Jordan? APIA coming the closest so far, 11 and a bit into this one. Gus Hoofsfoot can thank the crossbar there, the underside of it. Wonderful strike from Rory Jordan. Hoofsfoot with a goal kick. Simmons nods it forward, looking for Jordan. Kamijo there. Oakmau. Middleton. Williams. Forward for Kaczarski. It's read there by Sparacino, and first time downfield. Hoofsloot plays it short to Kalisic. Kasawaya measures the ball forward. Nice ball forward it is. It's left for Kaczarski. In fact, that's Quintal there. It was Mitch Glasson with the first time ball as Kaczarski dropped deep. Glasson switched to the right. End-to-end football here at Lambert Park. New South Wales men's top flight, round 28 action. Live and exclusive on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. Will Gotts with you. Tiago Quintal with the corner. Goes near post, the flick on. Kamijo there, tried to just help it on its way. Ozoni out. Oakmau under pressure. Beats one, still going. Oakmau, they can transition. No, they can't. Fell nicely for Tyler Williams. Kasawaya. Quintal, who just went to play that one forward into the path of Lockie Middleton. They play it quickly. Here's Middleton now. Kamijo. Kalisic. Tyler Williams. One of the number of junior Australian reps in this lineup for Jimmy Van Wieren. Here's another one of them. Quintal. Kasawaya. Hazoni strong there. He's going to do well to get around Hazoni, looking for some support. Quintal first time now. Back to Middleton. Thought about going left. Decided to keep the ball in the centre of the park, and then shift across to the right now. Aaron Gerd. Experience tonight. Immeasurable for Sydney with Gerd and Kaczarski in the lineup. Here's Kaczarski looking for it. It was Glasson. Gerd now. Oakmau. Repelled that time by Simmons. They take it quickly. Kamijo. Middleton. Kasawaya. Measures the ball in, right in front of him. Flick on header from Glasson. He's hoping that Oakmau had made that far post run. They can play out quickly through Massarola now. Has Denmead forward. Alex Denmead now. Can he keep it in? Runs away from him. Here on the synthetic field, of course, APIA finishing off with 3 home games. Myriad of away games this year as the $2 million upgrade was here at Lambert Park. They get to finish in the coming weeks at home. Of course, next week up against Hills United. I'll be calling that one for you in final round. Round 30 action up against Spirit. So nice way for them. What has been a hectic schedule in the last month. Mentioned Wednesday will be their 10th game in 31 days. The Waratah Cup final, time honoured. Live and exclusive on the Football New South Wales channel. But if you can get out there to Netstrata Jubilee, that's a game you don't want to miss. 2 of the best sides in the land in the NPL football. Rockdale taking on APIA Leichhardt. APIA Leichhardt in 3rd spot. Rockdale, the top team at the end of round of 28. Chasing premiership glory as well. That's a roller. Simmons. Forward for Denmead. Denmead on his own, but Tyler Williams there first. Look to play it back to Hoofsloot. It does appear to come off Denmead last. APIA asking the question. Kurt Ames, A-League referee, one of the best in the land, not only in the A-League space, but great to see the experienced referees as they're gearing up for a huge A-League season, men and women's. A lot of change, as we always see in the off-season. A lot of youngsters getting their opportunity, and Season 24-25. Can't wait for that to kick off in the months ahead. Boffa just loses sight of that one as Oakmale now to play that one long for Glasson. Mazzana's quick off his line, so Glasson gave up the chase. Denmead with the flick on again. Boffa not there. Boffa almost intercepts it though. Denmead now plays it forward. He'll have to continue on as Kalasic plays it out to Gerd. Oakmale goes down. Massarola. Kasalovic. Over to the left. Here's Boffa. A block there from Gerd, so throw to Apia. Midway in the Sky Blues half is Kasalovic for Sparacino. Bazanis. Back to Sparacino. Sends it long. Jordan in behind and he'll get there ahead of Kalasic. The nice ball in. Simmons continues on. In fact, it's Boffa. Calls on the save from Hofslut. Apia again going close. Wonderful interchange of play down that left-hand side. The ball in by Jordan for Sebastian Boffa. Went high near post. Hofslut up to the challenge. Just on 18 minutes gone. Apia coming close. The resultant corner, the ball in. No one there to meet it. Sparacino missed it. Final deflection off Kaczarski. So Apia again with a second corner in as many minutes. Sebastian Boffa on the left will whip this one in as Hofslut gets his defence in order. Again they go long and again Sparacino the target, can't be met at that far post. Relieving goal kick to Sydney. Much looking lineup for Apia tonight. Of course, coming back on Thursday from Brisbane from that Australia Cup clash. A huge Waratah Cup final on Wednesday, so trying to refresh some of the legs, and Glasson there just crept into an offside position as Kaczarski played it over the top. Bazanis now for Simmons under pressure. Mo there. Plays it down the line for Mo. For Boffa, and it'll be Aaron Gerd with the throw on that far side. Not too far away from the Sydney bench. Jimmy Van Wieren in the shadows there with assistant Matty Sim. Zoni. Bazanis. Here's Azoni. Looks to get closed down by this Vote there, giving it away. Vout. Camijo. First time. Again looking for Glasson as the target. Apia now can transition. The diagonal ball forward. Looking for Vote. Vout there. Just drifted into an offside position. Jensen Vout. Had a fantastic year, the Apia youth. Got some nice results today against Blacktown City. It's seen them, I believe, join Western Sydney Wanderers at the top of the Youth Club Championship. So very strong across all grades. Under 20s playing after this one tonight at 7:30. Sunday night football, the early kickoff being the 5:30 game. Priority to the seniors. The 20s on at 7:30. So if you're in the area thinking of coming down, come down and what should be another fantastic clash in the under 20s. Denmead there. Just loses out to Kalasic. Here is Joey Kalasic. Looks up and with that left foot of his measures it forward. Sparacino with the header. Kasalovic back to Spocino. Under pressure from Klassen. Referee agrees with the APIA players there. Handball is the call, so a free kick to the home side. As Bizanis sends it up towards Denby, just nods it down. Massarola, Rory Jordan. Again, they go Route 1 style. And this time it's Sebastian Boffa. Aaron Good just doing enough to allow Kalasic to clear, but the second ball still with APIA. Out there, just losing out. And he's come back to win the ball, but referee can hand the free kick to Sydney just inside their half. As we approach the midway half of the first half here at Lambert Park. Anti-penultimate round, the final game of the round, 28. A massive game, as I said. Just joining us, APIA with a win tonight will secure a home finals berth in week 1. While Sydney FC can pull away from the bottom 2 with a victory tonight. So much to play for. Jordan there. Wonderful challenge from Middleton. They played quickly and Boffa had to just wait for that as it was in behind him. Okmal fighting hard on the far side. Boffa with a shoulder strength, looking for the throw. Yes, and he'll get that. Kasalovic just plays it off Camijo. So they inch their way down into Sydney half, APIA. Simmons looking for some movement there. Massarola. Boffa goes down. He was looking for a free kick. The referee, Kurt Ames, right place. Set up to your feet, lad. Kasalovic. First time from Kaczarski. Kasawaya has some space. Out comes back. Holds him up. Azoni there. Still going. Pearson Kasawaya gets around, goes down. And referee Kurt Ames quick to give the free kick to Sydney FC. Just joining us on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. Glad to have you on board. Sunday evening football to round out another crazy round 28, just 2 weeks to go. And we'll go through the results in the table when we get a chance throughout this one. I guess the biggest victory today, Central Coast Mariners Academy trailing Wollongong Wolves 2-0. Coming from behind to win at 3-2. Kurt Ames blows his whistle. Quintal with the ball. The head across in for Middleton. Weibo. Vout. Denmead. He's a lone target. Going to do well to win the ball back there with Tyler Williams and Joey Kalasic in the centre of the defence. Rockdale, the league leaders, as I touched on, 1-1 with Southern Sharks. They had to come back and survive the penalty claim at the end. Here's Mitch Glasson. He's in behind now. 1v1. Mitch Glasson can make it 1-0. He finds the back of the net. Finds the lead for Sydney FC. And what an important goal it is in the scheme of things. 6 minutes gone here at Lambert Park. Mitch Glasson with the opening goal of the game. Beat the offside trap. Cool as you like. Placed it past Bazanis. And the Cove go up. Massive tonic in the scheme of things. Mitch Glasson. The Joey on the score sheet for Jimmy Van Wieren. Tails up. Look at him go now. Well, to play from in front is massive for them tonight. Camijo with the header. Kasalovic. Camijo, the no-look ball for Kachasi. Glasson again inside. Kachasi back in. Back in the back of the net. Tiago Quintal makes it 2 in 2 minutes. Sydney FC fans are on their feet here at Lambert Park. Well, the quick counter down the right. The wonderful ball in. And Tiago Quintal finds the back of the net. Sydney's leading goal scorer. He's number 8 of the season. What a vital goal it is for the number 10. The Sky Blues lead up here at home. 2-0. And if the Cove were loud, they're going to get louder now. Tiago Quintal, Kacharski with the ball back in. He gets a round of applause from Mitch Glasson. Number of targets there. Glasson headed straight to the penalty spot. But they found their way to Tiago Quintal. And they're off again. Sydney FC. Quintal now. Glasson just has to check his run. Still going Quintal. Glasson can make it 3! Oh! Well, they've set Lambert Park alight. I don't know how I'm going to have my voice at the end of 90 minutes. Sydney FC 2-0 up. The quick transition. Mitch Glasson unhappy with himself there. Could have got his second. Could have got Sydney's third. It's a good lead at the moment, but APIA need to be careful here. It's final 16 and a half minutes of the first half. 2-0 down. I mentioned there's a refreshment of the side today. 4 debutant starters. Massive experienced bench for them, but managing the minutes as well is another thing after that Australia Cup round of 32 loss in extra time midweek. Some injuries as well to contend with. The Waratah Cup final coming up on Wednesday. But at Sydney with the running at the moment. Kachich forward. Jordan. Across to Azoni. Not a lot of width at the moment. So they play it out to the left. Simmons. First time ball down the line for Boffa. Aaron Good gets there first. Can play it back to Hoofsloot. Comfortable out to Oakmal. Nice ball. Good distribution from the number 30 there. But they give it away. Jordan. Kasawaya. And Pearson in front of me now. He's held up by Vout. Azoni. Vout. Azoni continues on with his round. Kasalovic fighting hard there with Tiago Quintal. Scorer of his 8th goal only a couple of minutes ago. The Joey, here he is, the number 10. Signed his first pro contract this year for Sydney FC. Kalasic, Camijo, Middleton. A little ambitious there, Lockie Middleton. Kacharski just tells him where he would have liked the ball. Tried to play the impossible, but the way Sydney are going at the moment, anything's possible with them in his first half. Kalasic drives it forward. Glasson tried to flick it on for Kasawaya, but Kasawaya's going to get there and he's going to run towards the 18-yard box. Beautiful ball in for Kacharski. The block there, still with Sydney. Camijo. They hack it away up towards the halfway line. Rory Jordan now looks to settle things down. Kachich. Mazzoni all the way back to Bazanis. Sydney press high downfield. APIA camped at the moment. The momentum with the visitors. Bazanis out of danger. Up towards Denmead. Denmead strong there. Looks to push Williams out of the way. Kalisic comes to help out. Camijo, the ball in behind for Boffa, but surrounded by sky blue shirts. Denmead now. Heavy first touch. Kalisic. Only as far as Simmons. Ayuk Mao gets there and will jostle in that far corner. Ball still in. Ayuk Mao comes away with it. Quintal goes down and referee Mazzarola there might be the first person into the booking. He's going to ask the question with the assistant over on the far side. Not sure what that is all about. If you're just joining us, Sydney FC 2 leading APIA Leichhardt 0. Mitch Glasson in the 25th and 2-2. Tiago Quintal in the 27th for the visitors. Of course, once co-tenants here at Lambert Park as well. Ground and the surroundings so familiar to them. Plenty of fight left in this sky blue side. Needing a win tonight just to get out of the bottom 2. It's going to go down to the wire, but how 3 points would be vital for Jimmy Van Wieren in the big scheme of things. Not sure why Kurt Ames has stopped play. We'll run through the lineup, the results for you so far this round. Started on Friday, St George City 2, Manly United 1. St George FC yesterday 3, defeating Sydney Olympic 0. Spirit big winners over Blacktown City 4-2. Marconi too good at Lennon Stadium, defeating Hills United 3-1. And results today, Central Coast Mariners coming from 2 goals down, defeating Wollongong Wolves 3-2. Almost surely guarantees them safety. Not out of it, but a long way. Rockdale 1, Sutherland Sharks 1. A huge point for Sutherland. Western Sydney Wanderers 0 going down to Sydney United 58-2. And of course this one, the final game of round 28. Sydney FC 2 leading APIA Leichhardt 0. So we've had a stoppage in play here at Lambert Park. And I think it's Kurt Ames. He's had to go off. So we're waiting to see whether Kurt Ames is good enough to continue. And looks like we're going to have the 4th official. So Kurt Ames going off injured. So a quick change of referees. And we'll see a couple of minutes added on at the end of this first half. And then we'll have play back underway here at Lambert Park. Kasawaya. Middleton. Quintal. Drifts that one in up towards Kaczarski. Camijo there. Still with Sydney and Camijo. Nice footwork to get it back out to Kasawaya, and they'll recycle the ball. Quintal. Camijo. Nice drag and turn. As has to slide to keep the ball, but great possession. But the referee just said studs up. Little dangerous there, so Toru Camijo gives up the free kick. Sean Simmons now for APIA. Solovic can't get there. Kacic. Going to play it up towards Vaut. Can't keep it in as the assistant near to us, Aaron Gobernath, is Got the flag raised. Ball going out over the sideline. Throw in, take a quickie. Kalisic under pressure from Denmead. They turn it over in the centre of the park. Boffa just can't get that one down to his feet. Wonderful turn from Aokmal. Still going, chased by maroon shirts. Simmons there. Gets the block, but still with Sydney and Mal. Kacharski tried to play it in for Middleton. Denmead now tries to come back and get the second bite of the cherry. Just slips over. Middleton back to Williams. Quintal. Mal looking for Kacharski. Sparacino tracks across and happy to just watch it go out for an APIA throw. Pass it to his skipper in Simmons. They take it quickly. Plenty of time left in this one. And great bench for APIA, but trailing the visitors in this opening stanza. 2-0. The final 8 minutes of the half. There'll be some time tacked on. An injury to Kurt Ams in the first half. We wish him well. Like a shoulder complaint or something. Unable to go on. Might check at half time and give you an update on his well-being. Good. Glasson makes the diagonal run. Tracked across by Kacic. Aokmal, first time ball in, but the target man, Glasson, just running back into position. Mazzoni down the line for Jensen Vout. Lockie Middleton plays it over the sideline. Mazzoni with a throw. Kasalovic. Mazzoni all the way back to Kacic. Mazanis asked for it and needs some runners to peel there. Not a lot in terms of options, so it goes long up towards Denmead. Headed down by Middleton, only as far as Kasalovic. Shifted across to Jensen Vout. Vout in front of Kasawaya. Nice tackle from Middleton, breaking that one up. Quintal comes away with it. Massarola. Mazzoni. Sydney scrambling hard, making it difficult through that middle third block that Jimmy Van Wieren has them playing tonight. Of course, 2 goals up with their tails in the air. Well, Massarola there trying to get the yellow card there for Lockie Middleton, but he was walking away. Never any inclination to play that ball, that one there, Lockie Middleton. There's a throw into Aokmal on the far side. Here he is. Under some pressure from Sebastian Boffa. Can they find a goal leading into half-time and reduce the deficit to 1? Glasson, well read by Kacic. Glasson now. Simmons, all his experience, will turn and keep possession. Massarola. Sparacino. Jordan, some space in front of him. Goes around Kasawaya. Williams with that first-time clearance up towards Glasson. And Sydney will just jump back into their shape. Glasson this time will stay on the right and Kacharski hold the middle until they get a chance in play to swap back over. Aokmal. Quintal asks for it back. The number 10, the diminutive number 10. Here he is on his left. Still going. Thiago Quintal skips around 1, 2. Ball in behind. And they make it 3. They're punished. Jaden Kacharski. Well, APIA just ball watching there. Mitchell Glasson. They find Jaden Kacharski. Sydney FC 3. Lead APIA Leichhardt 0. And the other of their front 3, Jaden Kacharski, into the 41st minute. Well, it was good last week against Sydney United, coming back into the fray to help out his teammates. Gets his first. So the big 3 tonight for Sydney FC in the first half have delivered. Mitchell Glasson, Thiago Quintal, Jaden Kacharski, all with a goal each. It's a massive lead approaching half-time in the scheme of things. Well, he said it was going to be a tough week for APIA. Had that hard game and as physical as it gets. Jack Stewart suffering a hamstring strain in that one. Josh Simmons, dislocation of his shoulder. He's in a sling tonight. Temba Maitamalo with 7 or 8 stitches to his head. Michael Kuta with a red card, of course. That's the end of their Australia Cup journey for 2024. So that carries over to tonight. Another unavailability. Trying to just get the minutes right leading up to the Waratah Cup. Final on Wednesday at Strata Jubilee up against Rockdale Illendon. At the moment, they look comfortable in the top 4. But tonight would have saw them seal the top 4 in a home finals game. They're still not out of it. A side that's scored plenty of goals this year. And we go back to round 13 when they two sides met. That night, APIA red hot 7-1 victors over Sydney FC, but at the moment it's the reverse in this opening 45 minutes. Sydney FC leading 3-0. Well, good show of strength from Middleton. Kamije there with Middleton. He skips around Kasalovic. Tried to play it infield for Quintal. Boffa twisting, turning. Again broken up by Lockie Middleton, but gets a trailing leg on Sebastian Boffa on the way through, and he's slow to his feet. He'll run this one off. Salovic, Sparacino, Simmons, Massarola, nice 1-2, and Simmons can whip this one in. Mal on the far side, getting the block. Conceding the corner. Sydney FC, everyone back to defend this corner. They don't want to give up any goals, concede any momentum leading into the half-time. Just over a minute plus stoppage time to play. The ball in. Away by Gerd. Casawaya there fighting hard. Comes off Kasalovic last. Hoofsfoot with a goal kick for Sydney FC, and this one goes up over the halfway line, looking to be met by Kasalovic. Kaczarski fighting there. Massarola headed it forward. Rory Jordan just clutching it. Perhaps just a stray foot on the way through from Lockie Middleton. And as we approach the end of regulation of this first half, APIA had some chances early, but Sydney FC have made the most of their opportunities and lead this one 3-0. A win tonight will take them out of the bottom 2 and give them a huge confidence boost into the final 2 weeks as they look to survive and stay in the top flight here in New South Wales. Kacic, Mazzoni. Back to Sebastian Kacic. So the scores remain as they are at the moment. It will be Hills that will go down into last spot. But Sydney FC and Sutherland Sharks will be second last and third last on 26, at 2 points clear of Hills United. Hills United have a big schedule coming up. Final 2 games here next week, taking on APIA. And the final round up against Blacktown City. And Patrick Svanswijk's side not hoping for a Sydney victory tonight. Cheering on APIA. Kasalovic there. Held up in that corner with Glasson. Massarola, Simmons just wants to send it up towards Denmead. Heavy first touch. Tyler Williams there, well read, and it's opportunity now for Sydney to transition. Kacharski just sent that one out wide. Ball still in as Only comes up and away with it and gets body checked by Middleton. And this time, the referee's going to give the first yellow of the game. It goes to Joey Kalisic. There's Marcus Sawan, the APIA physio. Checks on his player. It's Jensen Vout. Slow to his feet. One of the 4 starting debutants tonight for Franco Parisi. A bit of management of minutes, opportunity for them as well. Back end of the season, heavy schedule for APIA. This coming Wednesday's Cup game will be 31 days for 10 games. That's a lot in any stretch of the imagination in world football, but for semi-footballers, semi-professional footballers who have to train and work and study, coming back from a brutal game. It was a brutal 120 minutes in Brisbane the other night. Bowing out in the Australia Cup. A number of key injuries in that one. Michael Sawan and the team will be working overtime in the coming weeks to make sure they're healthy and ready to go come finals. And APIA Leichhardt a big chance this year, as are a number of sides. It's that type of competition on any given day. Any side can beat anyone, but the top 6 this year. As Sydney FC now through Quinto! Tiago Quinto in one of the finishes of the year makes it 4 into time added on. They are ripping and tearing here at Lambert Park. Tiago Quintal gets number 9 of the year. Sydney's 4th. Well, shades of another number 10. They used to play for the Sky Blues here a number of years ago. And ladies and gentlemen, with the last kick of the game, Tiago Quintal gives Sydney FC a 4-0 lead at the break. What a blistering half of football from Jimmy Van Weeren's team. They open the scoring through Mitch Glasson in the 26th minute. Tiago Quintal doubled the lead to make it 2-0. Jaden Kacharski 3-0. And into time added on, Tiago Quintal with his 9th goal of the season. Sydney's 4th of the game to give them a massive lead heading into the sheds. They're looking to reverse that round 13 result earlier on in the year where they went down 7-1 to APIA. But other than some chances early on for APIA, Sydney FC have the Cove up on their feet and chanting in this one. We'll take a short break and be back for a huge second 45 minutes. Can the Sky Blues go on to claim all 3 points, get them off the foot of the ladder? Or will there be a reply from APIA Leichhardt and Franco Parisi's side? They are a side that can score plenty of goals. And when you've got Kumbayashi, Ben Gibson, Jack Armson, Adrian Uccino and Eddie Casper's on the bench, expect a big shake-up in the second half. But the Sky Blues at the break here at Lambert Park lead APIA Leichhardt, 4-0. We'll take a short break and be back for a big 45 minutes here at Lambert Park. But for now, Will Gotts with you. See you soon. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second half here at Lambert Park. If you're just tuning in, Sydney FC, the youngsters were in red-hot form in that first half. 4-0 lead at the break. Mitch Klassen opened the scoring in the 25th, 27th, Tiago Quintal, Jaden Kwiatkowski in the 41st, and Tiago Quintal with the goal of the game into time added on. His second of the game, the Joey. And kick-off underway in the second half. A couple of changes for APIA. Adrian Uccino's on. So too Jack Armson. So we'll see how they go in the second half. Armson playing up top. Alex Denmead out on the other side at the moment. The ball cut in behind onto the penalty spot. Uccino with his first touch of the second half. Hello to Peter Paputhis tuning in tonight, enjoying the call. Marconi assistant. Marconi Stallions still chance for premiership glory. They're going to be there at the end of the year when the whips are cracking in the final series. Second spot at the moment. They've had a fantastic run in recent weeks. One of the teams to beat. With he and Coach Peter Tsakenis and the staff doing a great job at Marconi. Watching this one not only for how Sydney FC go, but APIA, one of those sides potentially can face in the finals, is Vout. The ball forward straight to Kalisic, and he's got some time as Middleton plays it all the way back to Hoofsloot. Also to my kids tuning in, Isaac, Charlton Thomas, wife Rachel. Missed out on dinner tonight, but hope you're enjoying this one. Plenty of action. Festivus of football here Sunday night at Lambert Park. Last game to round out round 28. I can't keep that one in, so Aaron Goods going to take the throw on the near side to us for Sydney FC, who are unchanged from that first half. Kasalovic. So two players to go off at the break. We'll come back to APIA in a second. Quintal. Kasawaya. Gleason goes down in the box. So the main target, how to play. Armson. Nassarola goes down. So Sean Simmons, one of the players to make way, as well as Rory Jordan. For the subs at halftime, Adrian Uccino and Jack Armson. Here's Uccino now. Azoni all the way back to Kacic. Kacic. Sparacino. Val under pressure from Mao. Helps it infield. Samuel Lancaster's on for Sydney. No fourth official board, so here he is now, Lancaster. Good. Plays it forward up towards Kaczarski. And the block there straight into the arms of Bazanis. Wataru Kamijo off, so like for like with Samuel Lancaster in that centre of the park for Jimmy Van Wieren. Ayuk Mao under pressure. Just a shove in the back from Jensen Vout. As Tyler Williams hears the call from Gus Hoofsloot to leave it. So they're going to send this one long into APIA half and try and press harder downfield, higher up the park and play from there. APIA trailing 4-0. It's a long way back, but not a task that's beyond them. With a football and goal scoring ability they do possess. Here's Kasawaya trying to jostle the ball out to Quintal onto his left. Wonderful first half from the number 10. I said he reminded me of another number 10 that played in the Sky Blue Academy setup, Marco Tilio. A long way to go to be the player that Marco Tilio is, but he's showing the right signs, signing his professional contract this year. The Joey, another 17s player for Australia. A lot of talent coming through Australian football, just the opportunities that need to be afforded to them, namely in all the tournaments they play in Asia. The Joey's, the Olyroos, etc. Denmead. Held up by Kalisic. Zoni tries to play it off the line. The final touch comes off him, so Sydney with the throw. APIA under 13s youth, the ball boys tonight. Having a fantastic season in second spot in the under 13s competition. Trailing the Sky Blues, who are unbeaten in that age group. So a lot of talent coming through the youth grades with these two clubs. Good pressure there from Ayuk Mao. As Jensen Vout waits for the ball to come back in play. Jensen with the ball now, the number 89 in front of us. Referee says just take it back a couple of yards, and youngsters always listen to the refs. Maybe the more seasoned pros, a little different. Sparacino now for Bazanis. Some pressure from Kachasi, not a great deal. Shift across to the right now, is on there. Uchino trying to dink that ball out wide to Denmead. Again, Kalisic quick across. Vout has Boffa near to him. Plays the ball infield. Nice vision there from the 89 for Armson. Just tried to drag that one back in. Middleton. Lancaster to Ayuk Mao. Now Kacharski can run at Sparacino. Measures his ball in towards the penalty spot. Glasson there. The second ball still finds its way somehow across to Glasson. Quintal. Well, he was close to his hat-trick there, Thiago Quintal. Eyes lit up as that fell for him. In the end, can't make it 5. And a good press there from Mitch Glasson. Again, not allowing APIA to play out comfortably. Keep the pressure on. A game where one goal can swing the momentum, the pendulum the other way. At the moment, Sydney FC with the ascendancy. Massarola. Leading into the back there of Tyler Williams, but referee saying Tyler Williams was the transgressor. Up you take it quickly, no time. 53 minutes gone. We've got this with you tonight on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. If we can get a second half anywhere near as good as the first, strap yourselves in. This final 37 minutes and change. Uchino on the turn. Again, Sydney pressing higher up. That time Middleton couldn't win it back. Out with the ball now. The switch across, but Piston Kasawaya gets there ahead of Denmead. Concedes the throw on the far side. Allows Sydney FC to regain their shape one more time. Azoni. Uchino near, calls for it. It's a little bit of tiki-taka at the moment, but Sydney won't mind that. Massarola on the turn. Kasawaya there fighting with Azoni. Wonderful dink in behind, but APIA end up with it. Armson, the first time flick across it was. The 1-2 now. Vout. Closed down by Gerd. Ayuk Mao can clear it to safety. Up towards Kacharski, looking for the flick on. Still with Sydney. Middleton for Ayuk Mao. Skips infield. Trying to find a way through that middle third. He's quite congested at the moment. Lancaster there with the trailing foot on. Uchino gets the free kick. Shift across to the left now. Vout plays it off Mao. Still with APIA. Kasalovic. Sparacino in turn finds Kicic. Ozone for Denmead. Sydney with that middle block at the moment, making it difficult. Jack Armson now on the far side. So Sydney FC will need to contain APIA from this set piece as Armson will take this from the far corner. Just waits for Kicic and Sparacino to make their way up into the 18-yard box. Drives it low, looking for the header from Denmead. Skips the top of his head and away to safety for the Sky Blues. Live scores at the moment. The live ladder, Hills United dropped to 16th. If Sydney can go on and win this on 24, they will even be 15th on 26 with Sutherland Sharks. Denmead with a shot. Kalisic with a block. Hoofs look quick off his line. Scoops up and just wants to slow things down. Thought about playing it short to Aaron Gerd. This time he distributes across to the left. Pisson Kasawaya over the top for Glasson. Looks to get him behind. Bazanis a long way from home, but he'll shepherd this one out all the way. Glasson keeps it in, out of his line. Cleared off the line by Sparacino. APIA to safety through Kasalovic. Just as Tiago Quintal looked to pounce. Corner to Sydney. Well, he didn't give up on the chase there. Mitch Glasson, body on the line. Won it back off Bazanis. Tiago Quintal with the corner now. As the Cove raise their voices once again in unison here at Lambert Park. Quintal to swing this one in off his left. Goes to the middle of the post. Gerd with a header, but referee says he was too many hands there on Sparacino. And up you get the free kick. So up at the moment, still in third on 51. Blacktown on 51. Goal difference separating the two. But a game clear of St George City. So if they had to claim maximum points next week, both sides will get a home final, regardless of what happens on the final day. Due to superior goal difference. APIA at home, taking on Hills United. They've got this second half to contend with in the Waratah Cup final before we get to round 29. Here's the 29 in Kasalovic. Out to the left. Measures the ball in first time. Headed away by Tyler Williams. And Gerd to safety for Sydney. Kalisic there too. He's just stayed down. So the referee's going to check on him as Huslut calls the referee across. Tyler Williams and Joey Kalisic there appeared to be colliding as they look to clear that one away to safety, just in the edge of the 6-yard box. Lancaster downfield. Kaczewski there. Armson on the turn. Denmead there inside the 18-yard box. Wonderful defending from Pearson Casaway, getting back ahead of Denmead as he looks to pull the trigger. All in for this second half, Sydney FC, and need to be must-win game for them. Away by Gerd. Off Middleton last. Up here with another corner. Jack Armson Reload one more time on the far side in front of the old APIA scoreboard. As the subs continue to warm up. Driven low again. This time it's away by Gerd. Ball helped back in. Kasalovic on the volley. Well, the first effort was Sebastian Boffa. Kasalovic thought he'd try his luck. Never got the connection or the accuracy on it. To trouble Gus Hoofsloot. And we're going to see another sub for APIA. And it's the leading goal scorer. And Gibson's going to come on. You'd think he would replace Alex Denmead up top. Val. Boffa. Gerd does well. Plays it back to Hoofsloot. Referee looks at the assistant on the far side. Keeps that one away from APIA getting a corner. And we're going to see Sebastian Kacic. Well, he looked like he was making his way off, and there's no semaphore here. So Sebastian Boffa's going to go off. He's limping off, and the two Sebastians, Kacic as well. Ben Gibson comes on. And Saya Kambayashi, so almost the bench emptied for Franco Parisi, chasing a result in his second half, but it is the home side trailing 4 goals to 0. Kambayashi. Kacharski now for Sydney. Tiago Quintal just let that one run a little too much, and ran to Azoni with a shot. And what a goal it was from Nick Azoni. Well, Hoofsloot at full strength couldn't keep it out. Nick Azoni in the 62nd minute reduces the deficit from 4 to 3. It's game on here at Lambert Park. APIA 1, Sydney FC 4. Nick with his first goal of the season for APIA. Gives them plenty of time. 28 minutes still. And Sydney will want to make sure they don't concede a second in quick succession like APIA did in the first half. The momentum will really swing. McAllister forward. Helped on its way by Quintal, only as far as Uchino. Now all of a sudden APIA looking to dominate possession. Sparacino. Mazzarolo's playing in that centre-back role now with Kacic going off. A bit of a shift in dynamics for APIA. Gibson up top. Good. Pumps that one down the line. Uchino, APIA with some speed in their legs right now. Buoyed by that goal. They turn it over, though, in the middle of the park. Quintal looked to play Kacharski through, but it's APIA who can transition. Denmead now. Surrounded by 3 blue shirts. Cuts in field, looking for some support. Plays it out wide. Kambayashi tries to get around the outside of Aok Mal. Stayed on his feet and found the opportunity to repel the number 2 for APIA that time. Still with APIA, they're camped at the moment, but Quintal over the top. Kacharski will continue on. The pressure on to Bazanis, cool as you like. Short to Massarola. Out up the line for Kambayashi. Aaron Gerd there. Of course, having Gerd and Kacharski, the A-League players in the squad the last few weeks. Last couple of weeks, invaluable for them, and this Sydney side looking to survive. The relegation battle that's real and large at the bottom of the competition. But they can jump out from the bottom spot and push Hills down with a victory tonight. They came with intent and purpose At the moment, they have the driver's seat, the ascendancy. Armson with the switch across. Looking for Denmead. Kasawaya there. He's got some legs in him still after a good shift so far. Kasawaya skips in field. Oh, just didn't find the target there. He found Mitch Glasson. An opportunity to run around Jared Massarola. It's APIA in possession. Kosalovic. Sparacino. Without. Kasawaya now. In fact, it's Mal. Here he is, Ayuk Mal. Can play it, first time ball in for Glasson. Just couldn't reach for that one, Mitch Glasson. He was headed into the 18-yard box. A couple of inches off. The perfect pass there from Ayuk Mal. Kosalovic. Fighting with Kasawaya on that far side. They go narrow through the middle third. Broken up by Kalasic. Kucharski. Glasson the target. Gets the block. And a round of applause from the Sydney faithful of the Cove that are here today. Diego Quintal, what a shift from him. The Joey, 2 goals, fantastically taken goals. The second, an absolute pearler. You'll see that. And it looks like it's Matthias McAllister. I'll have to just tell because there's no semaphore board. Gibson, the former Sydney FC Youth Academy player himself, up against his old club today. So McAllister coming on after a great shift from Quintal. The ball in time away by Kalasic. They go to transition quickly, but that was well read by Kasalovic. Broken that play up. Out now for Apia. Kasalovic. Sydney dropping deeper. Azone now. The goal scorer for Apia. Measures the ball in a little over. Cooking that one. Nick Azone. Comfortable for Hufslut. Flick on from Glasson. Kucharski twisting, turning, trying to find a way through. He's been immense tonight. That front three for Sydney being great. He's McAllister. He's lit it up for Sydney this year as well since coming into the foray. 6 goals himself. Only trailing Diego Quintal with 9 with his double tonight. The brace from the number 10 for Sydney. Got some big goals for them in recent weeks. Matthias McAllister. Yes, he's the son of Dylan. For those that are asking, Gibson on the chase. Gerd went from the right to the left there to break that play up, and Hufslut going to take his time. Going to ask for the APIA players perhaps to press to make him play it out, and Gibson's just going to jog up towards him, make him pick the ball up. Hufslut now, the block from Gibson. And it's out of the box. He's just got to head it to safety and get the troops back. Throwing taken quickly. No one really there for Apia. Armson. The block came in from Lancaster. Big shout out to the Duck Manton family watching in tonight. Big Sydney FC fans. Their son Noah plays for Sydney in the 13s, one of the 2 goalkeepers. Hello to you, Noah, tuning in. Michael, the dad, Carla, Mia and Jacob. It's a school day tomorrow, so I couldn't get out to this one. Like Apia, the Sydney FC 13s are the ball boys, and the shot in from Kambayashi. Yeah, just alluding to the fact the Sydney FC 13 youth boys, they're the ball boys during the home games for the Sky Blues as APIA 13s tonight here at Lambert Park. Off McAllister, here he is. McAllister driving infield. One touch football now all of a sudden from Sydney FC. Out wide they go to Glasson. Out in front of him. Measures his ball in. It was a good ball. Well read by Sparacino at full strength to break that one up. 20 minutes to go here at Lambert Park. Sydney FC 4. APIA Leichhardt 1. Will Gotts with you on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel tonight. It's been a hectic 70 minutes. Another 20 minutes to go. One of those games. I wish there was more than 90 minutes. Got a family to get home to as well. Work tomorrow. But what a way to round out a wonderful round of 28. Kaczarski with the corner. Listen, Kasawaya. He sent that one onto the tram lines. Oh, they're not going to get that one back up, yeah. $180 ball. Good luck finding that one. I'll wait for the ball to come on the field. APIA gaffer Franco Parisi playing ball boy. Eddie Caspers. Kasalovic off. Caspers on, the final substitution for Parisi. So other than reserve keeper Alex Parks, the entire bench empty, chasing a result here. Glasson, wonderful strength from the striker. Again pressing. Sydney winning the ball higher upfield once again. Oakmale. Kambayashi pulls him down. Referee with no hesitation there to call the free kick. Just the one yellow tonight. What has been a clean game. Jaden Kaczarski to take his set piece for Jimmy Van Weeren's team. And he'll whip this one in. Near post he goes. Off Yuchino. Kambayashi skips around. Kaczarski was committed to the tackle. Kambayashi with a drive. And breaking up the play for the umpteenth time today, Lockie Middleton. He's been great in the engine room for Sydney. Kaczarski turning infield. Beating 1-2. The ball in behind. McAllister. And just skidded off that footer here. That first touch. APIA trying to play at tempo. Still a lot of football. Rosanis without Oakmale. Jimmy Herc, the Rouseville Ram player of the year, tuning in tonight. Hello to you and the family, Jimmy. Sunday night football. As Glasson gets back to his feet, still going, cuts it infield. Over McAllister there was no one in the far post. Kaczarski just goes and closes Azona down with the. They have a number of people tuning in Sunday football. Just the lone game. Wolfsloot under pressure from Gibson. Plays it over the sideline on the far side. There's a good man, Jimmy. Got some ballers in the family. Tennis players. Talented family, the Herc family. Led by their dad, the player of the year, Jimmy Herc. He's Azona now. Flying dead meat almost. It's cut out by Kasawaya. The first time ball in behind for Gibson. Can reduce the deficit. He got excited there, the big striker, Benny Gibson. Skies that one over the crossbar. Almost reducing the deficit to 2. Goal kick taken up towards the halfway line. Glasson heads it on for McAllister. Valt now nods it down for Sparacino. Former Bulls Academy player there. Jostling with one of the brightest up-and-coming youth academy players in the land, Mitch Glasson. The Joey. I love a striker with high work rate. And Mitch Glasson's certainly one of them. Middleton. It's the final touch-off out. Sydney FC Cove. Stacey Herc also tuning in, loving it. Hello to you, Stacey. Mal with the throw just in front of the Cove. Glasson. Mal now. Looks to play it off for a corner. Kambayashi keeps it in. Uchino pressed in the corner. Will do well to get out of it. Kambayashi only as far as good. Nice first touch. Well, his eyes lit up almost as mine there, Aaron Gerd. Fell to his left. When you're leading 4-1 inside the final quarter hour, why wouldn't you chance your arm? Again, the press. Ayok Mao now on Val. Sparacino sends it up towards our commentary vantage point. Referee calls it back for an APIA free kick. Azone. That's away in front of him. Plays it infield. Denmead can't hold that one up. Uchino working hard in the middle. Casper's there. Sparacino first time over the top. Sends it up for Jack Armstrong to chase. Kalasic there ahead of him. Plays it back to Hofslut. Can ask for the ball back. That's exactly what he does. Joey Kalasic onto his left. Just measures the long ball. Happy to get it out of their half and play higher up the park. As Kalasic and his cohorts press a little higher up the field. Consenting that middle third, making it a little bit more difficult for APIA to go through. Bazanis now. Caspers on the turn. Another former Bulls Academy player, Eddie Caspers. Started off at the North Shore Mariners before they became Northbridge Bulls, Eddie Caspers. Kambayashi finds himself over on that far side now, but dispossessed by McAllister. Driving forward, Kacharski. Glasson just wanted a touch through and he was on goal. Uchino. Azone. Denmead plays it for the throw on the far side. Duckies loving the call tonight. Me too, Duckies. Your Sydney FC have a little over 12.5 minutes and time added on. Get a huge 3 points up against the side coming into this round in third spot. APIA nursing a lot of injuries. Midweek football. Rotation of their squad ahead of the Waratah Cup final on Wednesday. You can't take anything away from Sydney being brilliant so far tonight. Here's Mitch Glasson. The ball in field and finds its way to Kacharski. Can run direct through goal. Jada Kacharski going. Skips around Sparacino. Kacharski, can he make it 5? What a save, Buzanis. Gets his foot out. We picked out the far corner. Kacharski almost got his second of the night. Would have killed the game off. The danger of Jada Kacharski. I said he had a breakout year last year in the A-League. I've watched him come through as a 15-year-old in his Sydney setup. He's a complete player these days. He's going to feature heavily in Ufuk Tale's A-League squad this year, Jada Kacharski. But for the final few weeks, given a job to help Sydney survive. And call me biased, but I think you need Sydney in the NPL men's. Great for their development, the youngsters. Hard one now with the 2 teams going down. Of course, the bottom side automatically relegated. The second in that promotion relegation playoff. 2 teams in League 1 at the moment. Bulls Academy and Mount Druitt Town Rangers, they go head-to-head next week. May well decide the premiership and the automatic spot for next year in the top flight. And the second looks like taking on the second last in the 2-legged finals format, home and away. Ayuk Mao. Skips around Kambayashi. Kambayashi with some speed. Gets back. Wins that one now. Vout. Caspers. The ball in field for Gibson. Wolfslot off his line quickly, and he's happy to send this one over the grandstand and almost down to the Marion Street side of the ground. Sparacino. Hello to the fellow NPL New South Wales callers tuning into this one. Final game of what has been a great round 28. 2 weeks of football still to go. It's a year that's gone quickly, but one we don't want to end. Armson, the ball inside for Gibson. Cut out by Gerd, but no one there for Sydney for the second ball. So it's still with APIA. Azona now. Just tried to play that one. Tight space for Alex Denmead. And we're going to see another substitution for Sydney FC. And I have to see who's the player with no fourth official. And it's going to be Lockie Middleton, it appears. He's walking over. And it's Mitchell Glasson. What a shift from Mitch. The Joey tonight. Orchestrated plenty in that first half goal of his own. He gets high fives all around from Jimmy Van Wieren, Matty Sim, Howard Feindyke on the sideline. Sydney fans not too happy. And Blake Baldwell, the player that's come on, just near to us in the centre circle, number 34. That one cut out well from Jensen Vout. And Sydney in no hurry, the referee just saying to Oak Mao. Eric Subiano tuning in saying it's a formula for success tonight for Sydney with that front third of Glasson, Kaczarski, Quintal. And they were immense in that first half that set up the big lead in his final 10 minutes, 8 and so minutes to go. There's going to be some time added on with some substitutions. Eddie Caspers out to Vout. Mao overcommits. Gerd with the ball, and Mao still going and on tied legs now, but not much more of his shift to be asked of him from Jimmy Van Wieren as Armson shifts it across to Azone. And Denmead makes the diagonal ball in behind run and tries to cut it back. Joey Kalisic, brilliant defensively there. Cuts out that cross as Alex Denmead looked to put it on a platter for Ben Gibson. Armson with the corner on the far side. Just in front of the under-20s players who are warming up. The under-20s following this game. Drives it low again. Caspers now with the ball for APIA. Very tight quarters. Trying to open it up now. Can he get it to Armson? He can't. Kaczarski. Ball downfield and offside's the call against Matthias McAllister, and he's a yard offside right in front of us. Out forward. Matthews. Free kick given to Sydney. Foul on Pearson Casawaya. Sydney fans haven't stopped singing. Hoofslut as we head towards the final 5 minutes with the free kick for Sydney FC. The last one coming off Bolwell there, so it's APIA with the ball. In fact, it was McAllister. Bazanis shift to the left for Sparacino. They go diagonal, Veld in behind. Horsfoot sends that one up onto the roof of us and can hear a bang. There you go. Just waiting for it to fall. It's made its way out on the Marion Street. That one they'll be able to get. We've got a roof here on our scaffold here at Lambert Park. Closest you'll get to the action. McAllister on the chase. Massarola trying to shake free. McAllister comes back for a second bite of the cherry. Bolwell there. Ayuk Mao. Smart. Plays it off APIA last. McAllister with a head on. You can hear the Aaron Gerd there saying, well done, Macca. Big shift from everyone that's played their part tonight for Sydney. Not done yet, but close. But no cigar at 4-1 up. Kasawaya. You could hear Macca was the target there, McAllister. Here he is, McAllister on the turn. Saw Bazanis off his line, but would have had to have been perfect. And to a round of applause, Jada Kaczarski makes his way off. The Murray Conde on now for Sydney. Well, that's starting front third, all on the bench now for Sydney, but they've done the job tonight. In that opening 45 minutes, they were brilliant. Glass and Kaczarski, Quintal. Conde on now. These final moments. Close to a massive victory for Sydney FC. That'll take them off the bottom of the ladder. Conde there now looks to close the space down. APIA sending it long. No time to play around with it. Chasing this one. It'd be a Herculean performance. As when he leaves it, takes the throw. They may be able to get a consolation goal. This one looks like it's a river too far to cross for APIA. We'll still remain in third spot. Equal with Blacktown City. They'll be back here at home next week taking on Hills United. Goal difference at the moment, the difference between the two sides. APIA in third on 51, Blacktown 51. St George on 48, but a vastly inferior goal difference. So a victory either next week against Hills or against Spirit in the final round. We'll see APIA finish in the top four with a final spot. Hills United, so much to play for. Next couple of weeks, coming here next week, taking on APIA. And the final round up against Blacktown City at Landon Stadium. The Battle of Landon may well decide whether Hills United survive, whether they're relegated, or whether they're in the promotion relegation playoff. As things stand, Sydney FC up to 15th. Hills United dropped to 16th, 2 points behind. Vout now for APIA. Sparacino. Caspers was near and just directed him across to Massarola. Massarola for Azone. Closed down quickly. Middleton. Kalisic goes down. Final minute of regulation here at Lambert Park. APIA Leichhardt 1. Sydney FC 4. Just recapping the goal scorers for you. Glasson opened the scoring in the 26th minute. Tiago Quintal in the 28th. Jaden Kaczarski, 41st minute. Quintal in the 5th minute of time added on, made it 4-0 at the break. Nicozone in the 62nd minute pulled one back for APIA. And so is the score to remain that way throughout this 90 minutes. May see another 5 or 6 in the second half. Ball in behind. Ayok Mal now says to Hoofslet, I'll take it, go back, clear it downfield and out of danger, and that's what he does. Out with a quick throw. Bazanis. No fourth official board tonight, so I can't help you with time added on. I'm guessing 5 or 6 minutes. We're into the first minute. Baldwell cuts the ball back. Conde onto his left. He goes. Conde, the block. It was from Masarola. Still with Sydney FC. And they put an exclamation mark on the performance. What a victory it was for Sydney FC today, making it 5. Well, they failed to clear it. The APIA boys dejected. But you can't take anything away from Sydney FC tonight. McAllister with a goal. Sublime finish. He's 7th of the season. May well have been Jacob Brazidi on the far side. It certainly was Jacob Brazidi. Here he is now, the goal scorer of the 5th for Sydney FC. It was a fantastic strike. My recollections, he's 1st of the season to get number 5. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what a 90 minutes from Sydney FC. A huge 5-1 victory over APIA Leichhardt. Takes them off the bottom of the competition. And it was set up in the opening 45 minutes, all guns blazing. They took the 4-0 lead at the break. It was a mountain too high to climb for APIA. They stay in 3rd spot. Look to Wednesday night's clash, the Waratah Cup final up against Rockdale Illingdon. But Sydney FC, if they can play like that for the rest of the season, he won't come down to the final round. They were brilliant tonight. Jimmy Van Weeren's side, 5-1, overcoming that round 13 loss earlier this year when they went down 7-1 to APIA. So a massive swing, a 10-goal swing to the visiting side. And their co-fans have been on their feet chanting their names, cheering them on to glory today. We've got this with you tonight. It's been a pleasure on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. Sydney FC rousing victors here at Lambert Park, 5-1. A massive round 29 next week. Don't forget all the highlights on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. And be sure to catch up on the NPL New South Wales Facebook page for a full match report and analysis of this one. The highlights there as well. Next week I'll be here for round 29 for the APIA game taking on Hills United. But until next week, ladies and gentlemen, rounding out a fantastic round 28. Sydney FC 5, that's right, have defeated APIA Leichhardt 1. On behalf of the team here at Football New South Wales and Sportscast Australia, thank you for tuning in. We'll see you again next week. Thank you and good night.